Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. You're watching The Only Gonics, and in this video, I'm going to be doing a teardown of this Philips Respironics aerosol delivery system. I don't do many teardowns, but I'm going to get back into it because teardowns are so much fun. Let's get right into this. I actually opened this from the bottom earlier because the top, it's harder to get to, so I prefer the bottom. It just slides out. And by the way, this was used, so I saved a lot of money out this because this thing I think would have been like over $100. I got it for 20 at a garage sale, so really good find. There's some tubes in here, so this is probably used, so I'm gonna wash my hands after this. This is used, but there was a brand new one I actually opened in here. It's not in here at the moment, but this isn't very interesting. This is the most interesting part. This is the actual pump unit. So this is actually where all the air comes out, pumps air through a tube, and it comes out of this thing. So when you flip this thing upside down like this, there's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4 screws on the bottom. There's no screws under here. Usually they're hidden under these, but in this scenario, they're actually visible. So it's actually a Phillips size screw, very standard size. So we're going to go to each individual one. Let's see what's inside. It's a little bit of a tug. And there is the motor. This is the pump motor. This is the plastic piece stuff. All those plastic pieces for the pump. It like creates air pressure and stuff. Air comes out through here. So this thing, for some reason, doesn't have any screws. So you just pull it out, I guess, like this. And pop it out. And there's your motor. To get it out, you got to disconnect these wires from this thing because this switch is connected to it. So you got to remember which wires go where. So you look at this thing here. This is a copper wire and this is a silver wire. Copper goes to this end of the switch. So disconnect that. And there you go. And then one more wire, which is the white one, which is on this side. And that is the motor. Very easy teardown. This is just a plug with a switch. Very simple. But this is the motor itself. This is a very chunky, monstrous motor. It's actually pretty big, but it's smaller than you think. If you were to actually take all this plastic off, the motor itself is about that big with a beefy coil. This is a monstrous coil. You can actually hear the air when I spin this. So the air comes out of here. Listen. Probably can hear that. It's probably blowing on my mic, but that's the sound of it. I actually want to show you this running. So let me actually put this all back together and show you this running because this has it makes a cool sound. All back together. Now let's give it a little test. Alright, so the first step, take this little plug because it's really loud without it. So now we put the tube on it. So I'll plug this in. You've got your air end. So now let's see. Pretty noisy device actually. Always look at that. If you cover the sides, makes it muffled. So we'll see how strong the air is. So yeah, it definitely holds a bit of pressure there. There's actually a little release valve, so if it's too much pressure, it will actually stop it from the tank in here exploding because this doesn't have a huge tank. It's just this tiny little tube looking thing. I actually put an arrow on it just to show you. I actually want to do one quick little blow test, one more blow test, because I actually have, I think, a tip I can put on here or something. You know what? If I take this, put this over here, show you how strong the air is now. Now the air is significantly stronger because it's coming out of such a small hole. Look at that. Yeah, it's strong. I can feel a good amount of air from that. You can see how fast it pushes this. It's definitely stronger with this. Try blowing some more stuff. It definitely is strong with this attachment. So I'm going to actually, I think, use this. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut this and have this be like an air nozzle because that'd be pretty dope. I can do some cool stuff. Maybe make it like a spray paint thing, like a airbrush. I can also like use it as an actual air compressor. I can make this push air into a tank, pressurize tank, so that'd be kind of cool. So whatever I decide on doing, I'll make a video on it because this is a pretty cool find. 20 bucks saved, like, I don't know, 80 bucks off of this, because they're like, I'll actually put the list price here and the listing on the screen here so you guys can see how much this thing actually cost. If you guys found this video interesting and fun to watch, leave a like and subscribe to the channel.